Hi, this is Saeed from Incessant Web Services introducing you to the new content management system. In order to keep visitors informed about products and services or based on emerging strategic business decisions, the website content needs to be changed quite often. The purpose of having a CMS is to make changes on the website more user-friendly without having to rely on technical staff. It would help update web page content, images, files, and documents, make it available on the right time for a specified duration, making changes as and when necessary, changing their position on the website, and their visibility on the search engines. Incessant CMS is a browser-based interface for adding and editing a site content. The new CMS can be accessed on most modern web browsers, which include Chrome, Opera, Firefox, Safari, or Internet Explorer, and will also work on Windows, Mac, or Linux operating systems. The CMS has been designed using the PHP-based Zen framework that makes production of websites easier and maintainable in the long term while also providing added competence and securities. The CMS is easy to be plugged in into any existing website. For the purpose of introduction, we're going to be looking at the Incessant Web Services website. This website has a top navigation menu with various different components on the top, such as services, news, investors, fees and structure, as you can see, a search element box, and a login or logout option. Below the banner carousel, you can see three different content highlighted in different divisions. The footer comprises of four different components, four different columns. To start developing a website, the first thing that would be required is a wireframe, which essentially is a website schematic, such as this, a sketch which shows where the top navigation bar is supposed to be, banner images are supposed to come, where content is supposed to be displayed, such as the three divisions, and how the footer menu is supposed to look like. Once that is obtained, a developer would be able to convert that into a script using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Ajax, jQuery, and other scripting languages. Let's take a look how we could use the new CMS to come up with a website such as this. I'm going to be using the recruitedright.incessantservices.com domain for this purpose. You can see a blank website page over here, which has an element division for a carousel, but there are no images or content mentioned. There are no three main divisions, and the footer does not have any content in it. The company copyright name and abbreviations are empty, as well as the company name on the top, where you can actually place a logo as well. The first thing you'll have to do is log in into the website. Once logged in, to reach the CMS, all you'll have to do is use the URL domain name /admin. In the admin section, you can see you have a left navigation bar, which comprises of various different links. Let's suppose we were trying to achieve something like this. We will require a home page, an about section, which talks about the company, a terms page, privacy policies, accessibility, a few services mentioned about the company, a careers page, sitemap, and contact us page. From the CMS landing page, click on Category Tree, which is available on the left navigation bar. Over here, you would be able to see the various different categories and pages available in the website. On the top, you have the company name, which primarily is the home page. It's got a top navigation element, a footer, and landing page. All three of them are empty at the moment. The CMS follows the folder and file structure. The categories are the folders, while the content are the files, individual files, documents, images, etc. A category can contain multiple number of content, but a content is individual and it would not contain anything within it. Once you click on content on the left navigation menu, you can see the content list which is available, which shows at the moment that we have none. What we'll have to do is create a new content. Go ahead and click on create a new content. The content editing page is a form which contains the content title initially, along with the link which will appear once created. The first field is the content title, such as About Us or privacy statement, or careers, contacts, etc. This is a mandatory field. The next is content alias, which will be used for notification email addresses to be used in a contact page, which we'll see in a while. The content full text allows you to write the actual main message or the body of the entire page. You could use the built-in editor to format the text. The next section is the content file. If you have a PDF or Word doc or XML file to be uploaded and visible on the website, this is where you would upload it. You would click on select, browse through the various different files available, select the particular file, and once saved, this will automatically appear on the web page. If you want a page to have a video embedded, this field over here which reads content video embed would allow you to save that link. To make it live for the public, content published should be 1. By default, it is saved as 0. The next is the category parent ID. You could select just one of multiple options available. Category parent ID is essentially the folder which contains this particular content. If you select the main home category, which is Incessant Web Services, this content will appear or would be within the main folder, which is the main website folder. If you select a different folder such as Home Carousel, this content will have a parent as Home Carousel and will appear in the Home Carousel only. The next section is the content wireframe ID. This section allows you to select the predefined layouts which have been built by the developers, such as the home page, the news and the news listings, the content view, which was designed by using a wireframe which was provided initially, the sitemap, a contact page, which again, based on the business requirements, is developed and designed by the developers, careers, the login landing page, and many others. The visibility section allows you to specify multiple various different locations where you want a particular content to appear. Although a content may have just one single parent folder, the same content can appear in various different sections. For example, if you have placed a content in the news section, you would want that particular content to appear on the top navigation while at the same time in the footer menu. So if you want to do that, you would be able to do that using this visibility section. You could select top navigation, at the same time select a footer menu or column 1 within the footer. If you have created a page such as news, world, UK, London, and websites, and want a really very short URL for this, you would use the content URLs over here. What you would have to do is just give a name over here such as website 4 or 1 or whatever you would want to choose. That content URL, once entered on the domain, will essentially lead you to news, world, UK, London websites. Content short URL allows you to give a short URL for the particular content. For example, if you have news, world, UK, London, and web development services, you might require a shorter name for the web development services page. What you could do is, if you give a content short URL for this one, it would automatically pick this up in the URL and push it to the public, such as web development services will actually such page would eventually come up as news world UK London /WEBDS instead of this entire link with the complete content name. If you come to content meta description and enter any text over here, web development services, and save it, this description would be taken into the main header. If you wish to change the content title right over here on the top, you could do so for this particular page by entering something over here. Similarly, content meta author and copyright can be changed as well. If you scroll down to the section which allows you to upload images, you can see that there are two options: content banner image and content image itself. For instance, if you want to upload an image to appear on the home carousel, you would want to do it from here. Select an image and save it. We were going to make an About Us page, so we will do that right now. We'll enter the title as About Us. The next mandatory field is content full text. We'll grab some default content which is available. As you can see, the TinyMCE application allows you to format this content directly over here in the CMS. The next mandatory component is the category parent ID. At the moment, we'll select the main homepage, which would be the Incessant Web Services. The next important thing is content wireframe ID, which actually is a list of various different layouts available within this default CMS. As you can see, there's a home section, you have news, news listing, a content view, a sitemap, a contact page, content listing with images and description, content listing which allows you to upload downloadable files, a category listing just like the left navigation bar, news content, newsletter, a mailer template, a distribution list with landing page, content with a comment box, and so on. For the purpose of having an About Us page, we'll select the content view. Once the category wireframe ID is selected and all the three mandatory fields, which include category title, full text, and category parent ID, click on Save. Now you can see on the top a link has appeared to this particular page. Go ahead and click on this. You can see that you have reached an error page which says that this page is not available. It gives you options to search for the particular page, browse through the sitemap, or contact the support team. Let's take a look at the admin page to check what exactly has gone wrong. If you click on content again, over here you can see that you haven't actually published that web page. The web page has actually been built and is available over here in this list. To make it live for the public, all you'll have to do is come over here and click on this button which is available on the right. When you click on it, a message appears saying that this is published, and an unpublished button appears. You could as well delete this in the future if required. Now you could go back and check if this page is available. When you click on this link, you can see that the About page is available and visible to the public. It has a simple structure with the title on the top and the rest of the body message appearing below. To have this About page visible on the top navigation menu, go back into the admin page, click on the content, edit the content which you actually want to move to a particular section, navigate down to the visibility section and check the particular category where you would want this content to appear. If suppose you want this content about us to appear on the top navigation menu, click on top navigation and press save. Let's take a look if the changes have been made. Yes. You can see just to the right side of the logo or the company name, you can see that the About Us button has appeared. Just click on the link on the top and you should be able to view the page. Let's go back to the admin page. Now let's try to come up with the image carousel. Click on content, create a new content, and type in a banner name. Full text, followed by a content image which is available when you scroll down. Select the image that you would want to have appear on the banner carousel. You can see that the image has been taken. Scroll up to the category parent ID and select the location where you would want this particular page to appear. The parent ID is supposed to be the home carousel. This is where I want this image to appear along with the text which has been mentioned over here in the description. Click on Save. You can see a new banner name content has been created. As you can see, the banner name has been created. The banner name 1, as you can see, the banner name 1 content has been created but hasn't been published yet. Go ahead and publish. Once the content has been published, go to the main home page. Here you can see that the banner image which has been uploaded appears conveniently on the carousel along with the title and the text which we have actually entered on the CMS. To add another one, simply click on Content, create a new content, banner image 2, a description, a parent category which is supposed to be the home carousel, upload a content image, save the image, and there you have it. A new content has been made which hasn't been published yet. Click on Publish to publish this banner image. Once done, check the Home section. As you click on the left or the right button which is available on the banner carousel, you can see the second banner image has appeared over here as well. If you would like to change the image on the banner, simply go back to the admin page, navigate to the content whichever you want to edit, scroll down to the image. You could click and delete the image, select new one, click on Save, and you're done. You should be able to view this new image right on the top. You could do the same for the rest of the images as well. You can feel free to add multiple images, multiple descriptions on this. Let's go back to the admin page, navigate to the content, create a new content, give a title, column 1, and let's give it a category parent ID as landing page. The wireframe selected should be content view, just to have that available on a content. Click on save, go back to the content page, publish it, click on categories to create a new category. On the category page, enter a title that you would want to enter, let's say support. Enter a description which is mandatory. You could directly publish it over here by using the key 1. The category parent ID is supposed to be selected as landing page to allow anything within this particular page to appear on the main home page. And click on save. Over here you can see that the support title has appeared. The next thing you'll have to do is assign a content within it. Go to the content section. The column 1 which has just been created, click on edit and allow it to appear under the support as a parent. Go back to the main home page, and there you can see the text that we had actually placed appears conveniently over here. Similarly, all the rest of the 3 columns can be made as well. Now let's go to the admin page and create the terms and policies statements. Click on content, create a new content. Let's give it a name, privacy. And the content which has been pre-selected can be placed over there. Category parent should be Incessant Web Services again, which is the home page. The content should appear in a content view, and simply click on save. We haven't published it yet. Go back to the content page, click on publish, and there you have it. You should be able to view the privacy page once it has been assigned to a particular location. Let's move this privacy page to the footer. To put it on the footer, I will need 3 columns. So to create a column, I would have to go into a category, create a new category, a description to it, although this won't appear in the footer, publish it, and give it a parent ID as footer menu. Click on categories and publish it. If you want the privacy to appear over there, navigate to the visibility section, select content view as a wireframe, and select column 1, which is the actual section where you want it to be visible. Click on save and OK. Click on home page. Over here you can see that the footer now has the column 1, which was the first column that we created as a category. Underneath it, it has all the content, which at the moment is just privacy statement. Click on it and you would reach the privacy statement which we have actually uploaded using the new CMS. Once all the categories and content have been uploaded on the CMS, the website should eventually look like this. It would have the top navigation bar filled with all the various different components and content, the banner, image carousel, and all the various other divisions. Let's have a look at the news section, for instance. Click on world. You can see the vanity URL has been used. Click on the countries which are available. For instance, there is just one country which has been entered at the moment. Click on a state and click on one particular content within it. You can see that a page has come up along with the comment box, which is a Facebook comment box. If you click on the investor section, you can see that this page has actually used a different sort of a wireframe. It has used the content and image wireframe. If you click on reports and filing, this particular page has downloadable files uploaded, which is a PDF, doc, and a GIF. You can click and download all of these files. If you go to the contact page, you can easily build this page using the contact us wireframe ID. And if you have a look at the admin section, it would give you a clearer idea of how the category and content tree has come up. Scroll down to the category parent ID section. You can see the home page. It shows tick because that's the one which is selected. It's got various different categories within it. The news section has multiple subcategories, and you can keep going further as many categories as you would want to create. You can have a landing page, an FAQ, or a fee structure page. You can have people's, you can have departments of the website, departments of the organization mentioned, and you can do much more with this. For further information, please check the documentation on the documentation page on the website, which is incessantservices.com. And you can also get in touch for further information at support@incessantservices.com or get in touch with me at saeed@alkhadri.com. Thank you.